One blockchain moved $500 billion last year, and that's Ethereum, and it's just getting started. $166 billion in stablecoins moved on one blockchain last year, with 54% Ethereum dominance, giving Visa and MasterCard a real fight. This is Ethereum. And it's powering global finance now. But wait a minute, if you are a viewer who's watching this video for the first time, you might be getting confused. So let me explain to you what a blockchain is. Now, blockchain is like an Instagram post that never gets deleted. Every payment, trade or deal gets screenshotted by, let's say, 10,000 phones worldwide. Alice sends her mother $5. Everyone verifies. Screenshot locked forever. Now try to fake it. All 10,000 phones expose you. So let's say if Alice denies sending money or tries to delete it, all 10,000 screenshot still shows the truth. And this is exactly what happens on Ethereum blockchain. So let me tell you what is Ethereum, just in case you're confused, and this will be clearer as you watch the video further. Ethereum is like the app store for money and contracts. Ethereum is a global supercomputer where anyone build apps that automatically sends money, trade houses, or run games without banks or bosses. And Ethereum is just like that Instagram post that never gets deleted. And stablecoins? Stablecoins are like digital currencies on a blockchain that never crash. They are pegged 1:1 to their currencies, such as Circle and Tether stablecoin. They are pegged 1:1 to $1. Bitcoin can drop 50% overnight, but Tether and Circle stays rock solid at their prices. But if any day stablecoin crashes, panic hits. And it has happened before.
That there's some element of just out and out fraud here?
I mean, it's hard to know what exactly happened with Terra. There have been a lot of concerns for a while that as a stablecoin, it wasn't actually that stable as a so-called algorithmic stablecoin.
A rare scenario, but which means that the stablecoins has dropped to a lower value than its real value of $1. And the company that is backing these stablecoins has run out of real dollars. And more than half of these stablecoins that are created are dependent on Ethereum blockchain.
America is winning. This was never meant to be a fair fight. The Iranian Air Force is no more, built for 1996, destroyed in 2026.
Countries fight over money rails. Banks charge huge interest to send a few money back home. SWIFT takes a few days with some fees, and governments freeze accounts overnight.
Essentially the computer hub that processes the world's financial transactions. It's been called the central nervous system of finance. Anthony Mason has been looking into what would happen if Iran were cut off.
If SWIFT cuts off Iran, how will they do it?
Every country has a code, and they just delete it. It's like disconnecting somebody from their account on the internet. You can get another one, but at SWIFT there isn't another one.
So basically there's no easy way around this.
No, you're cut off, you're cut off.
Ethereum says never again. Smart contracts deliver trustless money with no middlemen and 24/7 global settlement. $8 trillion transferred yearly. That's India's remittance market times 40. Total value locked is headed to 10x by the end of 2026. Anyone, anywhere can borrow, lend or stake with no KYC and no citizenship test. But what are these smart contracts? A smart contract is like a vending machine on the blockchain. You put in $1, pick your snack, and boom, it automatically drops the chips without needing a cashier. No trust required, no human middleman, just code that runs. If this happens, then do that. Ethereum makes millions of this happen daily for loans, games, and even art sales. Wall Street is moving $300 billion in real-world assets on-chain, with BlackRock and JPMorgan all in. Real estate, gold and art become programmable money on Ethereum. Wait, but let me explain to you real-world assets first. Real-world assets, or known as RWAs, are like turning your apartment building into crypto trading cards. You take a real thing, let's say a house, and make a digital token for it on Ethereum. Now anyone can buy a $10 slice instead of the full $1 million property. No bank, no lawyer, just instant trading 24/7. Wall Street isn't waiting for any permission. BlackRock tokenized $500 million already, and JPMorgan followed. $300 billion in bonds, real estate, and gold. Now on Ethereum. They're building the new financial rails for the world. Countries like Vietnam sees 21% crypto ownership, ranking number 5 globally, and launched one metrics as Layer 1 because Ethereum owns their DeFi. They're copying Ethereum's playbook to fight back. And DeFi is like banking and investing on the internet using apps and crypto, but without banks in the middle. It's a short term for decentralized finance and uses blockchains and smart contracts instead of normal banks. The UAE leads with 30% adoption, and Dubai aims for the first blockchain government by 2026. India ranks number 1 worldwide in adoption, as per Chainalysis, but the 1% TDS kills volume. Now India faces a choice, either a national Layer 1 or an Ethereum Layer 2 Exodus. Okay, I think you're getting confused with Layer 1 and Layer 2. So let me explain this to you in a simple manner. Layer 1 and Layer 2 are blockchains. Imagine them like a highway or a freeway. Layer 1 is the main highway, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. It's secure and trustworthy, but gets crazy jammed by cars, high toll fees, and a lot of waiting. Everyone fights for space. Layer 2 are express lanes built on top of them, such as Polygon or Base, etc. They bundle 100 cars together, zoom past the jam for a 1 cent fees, then safely merge back onto Layer 1. Same security, but 1000x faster. But what are the threats for Ethereum? Threat 1 is sovereign chains, Vietnam's One Matrix, and UAE with its blockchain government, and India watching closely. Nations demand data sovereignty and questioning if Ethereum is too America-centric. And threat 2 is Layer 1 wars. Now blockchains such as Canton and Solana are competing with Ethereum and intends to make a bigger impact than Ethereum in the DeFi world. Standard Chartered has called 2026 as Ethereum's years. Ethereum isn't about making quick money. It powers India's remittance at 0.1%, serves as an alternative to SWIFT. It pits Wall Street against DeFi and builds the Internet of Value. Now forget quick swaps and easy money in the crypto world. Ethereum solves a money problem, and people deserve this Internet of Money. The world runs on it now. But what's going to be regulators' move?